DJ Goldie.
Manunod dito sa Asiabasket 2025 College Tour. Kakatapos na ng first game natin, which was between the Mapúa Cardinals up against the NU Bulldogs. You can check that out on Facebook and on YouTube. Well, now, dyan lang kayo, wag kayo aalis. We'll be back. This is the DLSU Green Archers going up against the Beda Red Lions. Let's take a look at the tournament format for the Asiabasket 2025 College Campus Tour. The 14 teams will be classified into two groups. Group A and B, and 3 teams per group will be eliminated after the single round robin. 8 teams in total will remain for the knockout stage, a single game elimination. Again, this is a single round robin. There will be a crossover between Group A and B to kick off the quarterfinals, and then the knockout games will commence from the semifinals up to the finals. Our games for today. The first one just ended, NU Bulldogs going up against Mapúa. The live stream for that one is on Facebook and on YouTube for those who want to check it out, for those who missed it. The game right now, the game at hand is between the Beda Red Lions up against the DLSU Green Archers, and then the last one, the the College of St. Benilde Blazers up against LPU Pirates at 3 p.m. So triple header that we have prepared for you guys today. The venue is at Salle-College of St. Benilde Sports Complex. Take a look here at the roster of Coach Topex Robinson and the retooled De La Salle Green Archers. Key players to note here, of course, Mason Amos, Jacob Cortez going up against his former NCAA team in the San Beda Red Lions. So it's a really loaded squad, especially Mike Phillips, who is one of the early favorites to win the UAAP MVP after his showing here in the Asiabasket. I'm sure that would garner a lot of attention, that would get a lot of people talking on what he can do on the floor without Kevin Kiambao anymore. Once again, the San Beda Red Lions up against the De La Salle Green Archers here inside the CSB Sports and Complex venue. So you guys could come here. Alam ko may mga upuan pa naman, although seats are quickly filling up. So I urge you guys to come here, get your seats while it's still comfortable. It's going to be a great matchup for sure. We're about to begin. And teams here are headed to their benches, so we're just gonna wait what the starting lineup would be for both squads. So we'll see you guys after this.
For the San Beda Red Lions. Starting guard number 0, Penny Estacio. Under guard number 9, Brian Sahonia. At forward number 1, Jomel Puno. Under forward number 21, Yukian Andrada. And at center number 33, Joe Salso. Head coach of the San Beda Red Lions, Yuri Escueta. And now let us meet the starters for the De La Salle University Green Archers. Starting guard number 1, JC Makalalag. One guard number 11, Jacob Cortez. At forward number 7, Earl Abadam. Under forward number 21, Mason Amos. And man in the middle, number 25, Mike Phillips. Head coach of the DLSU Green Archers, Topex Robinson. This is your 2025 Asiabasket College.
And we are about to begin here with the first possession. Are we gonna do a redo? Let's check. And our referee says that it will go to the side of the De La Salle Green Archers. Once again, good afternoon everybody to those watching on Asiabasket on Facebook and on YouTube. This is Nico Rocha along with my partner Flo De Agua on court side. We are your panel for today, bringing you this game live inside the St. Benilde Sports and Dorm Complex. Very specific, San Isidro Drive. That is the entrance for those who are unaware. That includes me. It took me a while to find this place, but I'm finally here. Phillips here with a rebound to Cortez again. This is the first time Jake has been going up against his former team. At least for Asiabasket, I really cannot say for the other tournaments, but at least for Asiabasket it is. I would also say the same for Penny Estacio facing the Green Archers. Ooh, great move by Brian Sahonia, and that's the reason why they brought him here to San Beda. It's because of that scoring prowess that he could bring. For the Green Archers, this is their Team A. For those that are asking me on my messages, yes, it is both for San Beda, La Salle. All of the teams here are fielding their Team A players. That shot from way downtown, no good. Now, what I could say here is that San Beda has one of the best support systems when it comes to supporting their collegiate basketball team. I have been a witness to that ever since I've been watching college basketball. It doesn't matter if it's in the NCAA. It doesn't matter if it's other tournaments outside that league. They always have a significant number of supporters when it comes to supporting the Red Lions. And there, I think they are bolstered by the support. But Mike Phillips, you don't call him Motor Mike for nothing. A drive, Makalalag, lefty layup, and finally LaSalle is on the board. It will be an incredible matchup here. LaSalle is still unbeaten in this tournament. Their last game was against Ateneo Blue Eagles inside the Moro Lorenzo gym. It is, I would say, a classic. You guys could check that out on Facebook and on YouTube for the live game, the full game. I would say this is like the home floor of LaSalle. It is just a street away, 5-10 minute walk. I was able to clarify how far is LaSalle from CSB. They said it's 5 to 10 minute walk, and I was like, okay, this could be the home floor of LaSalle, but of course it's CSB, but at least for this coverage it is. 2-point lead now for the Red Lions. Jom with a drive, easy lay-in for Puno. There you go. I think the ball just wanted us to keep guessing before it finally decided to go in. This is the start that San Beda wants. Phillips. And that's too easy against Mike Phillips. You don't give up touch fouls just like that. You got to make it hard for Mike Phillips. 33 and 26 in the previous game. Let's take a look here. The instant replay brought to you by Sundry Food Hall, and Mike Phillips, just barbecue chicken whenever he's under the basket. No good on that bonus from Motor Mike. Again, if there's going to be an Achilles for Phillips, it's going to be that free throw shooting. But the rest of his game has been on point, and Puno starting off really well here. Now with 4 points. It's going back to the Green Archers. Chance of defense from the bench of San Beda. Cortez, I would say, is a San Beda legend already. After bringing a championship to them, he was there as a reserve player back in '97. Season 98 was where he started to get his confidence from then new head coach Yuri Escueta. And then season 99 was when it all came together. And once again, Jomel Puno going straight at the cup. Let's take a look here one more time. Brought to you by Hoop Junkie. Instant replay. Puno challenging a defense of Amos, leaves him in the dust, and gets another 2 points for the white shirts. Puno there. Chance of defense. Slow start for the Green Archers. Amos, dangerous from outside. And a referee say here that I think they were trying to review the extra motion here. Let's take a look at the verdict here. What happened? I think if that kay Joe Celso ba yun? And Mike Phillips, I saw that they were tangled up a bit. You know, Mike, just business as usual, but the referees are not allowing, you know, this early. They want to control the emotions of these guys, make it a clean game, just sticking to playing basketball. So they're reviewing it right now beside me. I'm not sure if you guys could hear it, since we're just beside the monitors here. Let's take a look here at the crowd. There's a lot of people really watching. I mean, it's a juggernaut matchup. San Beda, La Salle. It's Sunday. It's what you expect. Take a look here at the entanglement. Oh, there you go. So it's Celso. Then I think Mike just wanted to evade that one. All right, I think our referees have reached a verdict. Let's wait for the official word. But again, for those online, thank you so much for watching the Asiabasket 2025 College Campus Tour. This is live on Facebook and on YouTube, so whatever works for you guys when it comes to streaming these games, we appreciate you all. And I think the live stats is on the... It should be on the page, the Facebook page, where we post stuff like that. Again, it's an offensive foul. Moving screen on the Green Archers.
Mike Phillips, his first.
And again, San Beda in a good spot right now, although it's only been barely 4 minutes ever since the start of this game. But Jomel Puno has been the one helping out the white shirts get to a favorable advantage. Amos there with a strong board. And a referee says here that they saw the foot of Mason and it's out of bounds. If you noticed, guys, number 9, Brian Sajoñas has lost significant weight entering at least this summer, based on what I've seen the Asiabasket compared to what he looked like back in NCAA Season 100. Hence why he's moving quicker, he's moving faster. Just overall great conditioning from Sajoña. 5 seconds to shoot. Sajoña, 3 to shoot, and Brian Sajoña right on cue. If there was a 4-point line, I think that would be it, but it's just a deep 3 from Sajoña. Let's give you guys now to Flo de Agua. She'll be having something for us.
Nico, ibibigay ko na agad sa fans what they want to hear, and that is what Jacob Cortez of DLSU feels to be going up against his former school for the first time. First thing he told me was, this is going to be fun since I'm very familiar with them and I've played with them for a long time, reminiscing his championship story with the Red Lions. Jake also said that there is this one aspect that made him the player he is today at sa San Beda niya iyon napulot. No other than the importance of brotherhood when you're in the court. Despite facing a team he once called home, Jake is more determined to maintain the momentum that DLSU has in the tournament, while maintaining that whatever he can show now as a Green Archer, everything began in San Beda. Back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. And I just love it when players give credit to where they came from. I mean, even just 3 years, he could already cement himself as one of those great San Beda players, or dare I say legends, because of bringing a championship. You know how a championship brings a lot to your name, it brings a lot to the school, so you will be forever remembered. He has done his job. And now moving on to the UAAP and see if he could provide the same kind of impact that he did for the Red Lions. Kian Baclan has checked in. And there you go. Makalalag has been a reliable option for the Green Archers ever since the start of this tournament. Yes, we know that Mike Phillips can give you buckets, Mason, Bakla, and even Jacob. But when it comes to underrated players, at least when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, that is JC Makalalag. That's what he gives La Salle. And the Wonder Boy has checked in. Mid-range jumper. That's too easy for Kian, but overcooks it. Phillips again. Again, it's no secret that rebounding is his specialty. And also those putbacks. Tough D there by Baclaan on Pistachio. And Pistachio earns the foul. Or rather, Baclaan gets the foul. Once again, here brought to you by Sundry Food Hall. Mike Phillips just playing through the physicality that some Beda has game planned for him. It's the only thing you can do. What you can do is just try and slow down a superstar like him. Janty Miller from downtown. It's too easy for Janty. And Janty Miller will be entering year 1 of 3 for the Red Lions. So that's going to be 3 full years for San Beda. From season 101 to 103. Jimmy Reyes able to let go of that ball before the 8-second violation. Ooh, Jimmy against Mike. Interesting matchup here. He got the mismatch he wanted. The deep 3, no. It's off to the right. Cortez gives it to Mike. That's 4 white shirts. So that's how many players it would take to stop Phillips. Minimum of 4, but at least they got the job done. Jom. Double teamed. Oh, great no-look pass there. While Zed Tule, the recipient of that sweet pass from Puno. Too easy for Phillips. No white shirt beside Mike. And San Beda doesn't want LaSalle to get into a rhythm. Timeout called by Coach Yuri. But before that, let's take a look at the sweet pass by Puno connecting to Etule. We'll be back for more action after this timeout. Let's take a look at our crowd right now that are present for the De La Salle Green Archers game up against the San Beda Red Lions. And I really can't say much when it comes to having seats anymore. I would say it's full. Maybe you can try your luck on the sides, but if you cannot join us here inside the venue, then of course you are definitely most welcome on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube, whatever works. This is Nico Rocha with Flo Del Agua. Bring you this game live on Facebook and on YouTube. Hawkins. Janty. 3. And strong board by Luis Pablo. Can't wait to see more of that in the upcoming UAP season. Take foul by the white shirts. Andre Dungo now. Inside the court as well. We also see Alex Konov. I haven't seen him in a while here in the Asiabasket. For those in the comments, you can let me know when's the last time you saw Alex Konov in the Asiabasket, just to give me a quick refresher. Also, let's see. We also see Boris Marasigan here. I think I mentioned his name already, but business as usual here in this game with a steal from San Beda, who have been locked in. They know the kind of caliber of an opponent that they're facing, hence why they're at 100%, I would say, from the from tip-off when it comes to their energy and intensity. We see supporters of San Beda as well here online about the Green Archers. Baclan, Pablo, mid-range jumper, way off for Luis. Ooh, but Pablo saw that one coming. Etule trying to take it upon himself. A one-man fast break, but not that time. Sanjay Food Hall bring you this block at the top from Luis Pablo. Reyes trapped there, but was able to give it to Miller. 8 seconds. Janti passes it to no one, or rather, the bench was there. So his peripherals betraying him there. It goes back to the green shirts. Using the screen set by Pablo. Pablo was not expecting that pass. San Beda on a run. The bump. No good there. Trying to save it is Etule, but Miller with the steal. And just too easy for Janti. I mean, this early, I could say that's one of the players that you could consider for NCAA MVP. I mean, the NCAA season starts on end of September. But you cannot deny the talent when you see it. He has performed consistently from their first game till now. Can they take down a big fish like the De La Salle Green Archers? But Kian there makes the, well, rather, the free throw there. One more time for the Wonder Boy. Short on that shot by Baclan. Jimmy Reyes, a recruit from the US. Phil M. Drive by Janti Miller. Well defended. KB gives it to Konov. Well, Alex Konov, known for his shooting prowess. You've seen that from the Batangilas days. Hoping to replicate it here in college. Again, another 3-bomb bullseye for Jimmy Reyes. Too easy for Boris Marasigan, seeing the gaps or the cracks in defense. For La Salle, 24 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Almost a steal there by La Salle. But so far, San Beda in a favorable situation. Can they keep it up? Two seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Reyes against Baclaan. Jimmy asking for Hawkins. Is this the switch he wanted? Against Konov. Reyes. Great help defense there by Pablo. A second remaining here. And the half-court heave by Baclaan is no good. And San Beda is up by 11 against the De La Salle Green Archers. And what is a great start to the game for the Red Lions. Let's take a look here at some of the highlights of the first quarter. And Phillips here, feasting under the basket. This time Makalala getting his defender in the air. Looked for a much better spot to hoist up the shot. While Janti Miller had a drive earlier. Also had, I think, he had a 3 as well. Same for Jimmy Reyes to add on to the woes of the Green Archers in the first quarter. We'll see you guys for the second. start of the second quarter, and San Beda with an 11-point advantage that they have built from the first quarter. And we would like to thank all our sponsors for making this tournament possible. Off on the shot by Etule. Saves it. Great job by Reyes. Nigel to Janty. Bit too strong. Secured by Marasigan. Almost a steal there by Miller. Baclaan not wasting any time to go down on the other end of the court. Corner shot. Dre Dungo. For those asking if there's parking in the area, I'll be honest to say that there's no parking anymore, at least in the sports complex, but around CSB there should be. There should be around this area, these streets. And I'm sure LaSalle fans watching or CSB fans watching can help out our viewers here who are looking for places to park their cars around the Taft area. Let's take a look here one more time. Brought to you by Sundry Food Hall. Reyes cutting Hawkins. Piso moves. It all adds up in the end. Mason Amos checking in for the Green Archers. Will be playing his first year in the UAP for the team in green this upcoming season in either October or September, if I'm not mistaken. Jomel Puno also checking in, so you know, San Beda bring in their big guys as well. If you would consider Jom Puno a big, but loosely using that term here. Baclaan mid-range, maestro that he is, just overcooks that. Mason Dungo was ready to hit a three-pointer on the left corner a while ago. Make that two for Andre Dungo. See the full court press here by LaSalle. Reyes successfully evades it quite easily. Puno again, up and under. And Dungo here. Not sure who's out on the floor. That is Boris Marasigan, is holding on to his left ankle. It's a tough kid that Boris is. So let's see here how bad it is if he could walk on his own. Tingnan natin kung mapapagpag lang ni Marasigan. But I think I see EJ Goliana here now. Checking in on the court for Marasigan. Hopefully he's alright. Definitely one of those key bench players that LaSalle relies on. Let's take a look here by Hoop Junkie. Yeah, it was super clear there that the foot of the landing spot of Boris is just unfortunate, but we have to resume action here. Kian using the screen from Amos. Mason, that's a mismatch against Gonzalez. Let's see if he can back him down. He chooses to shoot it from the mid-range, but Janty Miller coming from nowhere and securing that rebound. Let's give this first to Flo.
During the DLSU versus Ateneo game, assistant coach Andre Santos of San Beda actually watched that whole stretch to prepare his guys for this game. Coach Andre told me that since he witnessed himself what a Mike Phillips can do, their key strategy today is to not let Phillips repeat his double-double performance. San Beda has also noticed that in their losses here in the Asiabasket, it was not lack of talent or lack of preparation that gave them the L, but it was their effort that was short. So to win this match, Coach Andre simply puts it at whoever will want it more. Back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. And you see there, they definitely wanted more in that possession. Richie Kalimag. It's been a while since I last saw Richie as well play here in the Asiabasket. Or if he did, maybe it was minimal minutes. But nice to see Richie Kalimag making an instant impact for San Beda. Only a matter of time now But here we got Jacob Cortez, the former Red Lion, at the line. Makes the first free throw. And si Cortez in 7 minutes has finally gotten his first point here, along with a rebound and 2 assists. Checking the box score, the field goal percentage of San Beda and LaSalle are a deadlock at 48%. 3-point shooting, also in the 30s range. The assist numbers, also the same. The reboundings, also close, 12 to 11. I think what they have been doing incredibly well here in the first half so far, I know it's early in the second, is that LaSalle has already committed 9 turnovers. But there they get a counter steal. Phillips flings the pass to the left side. Goliena. No good, but Mason gives him another possession, and EJ Goliena had to dip that ball to put it inside the hoop. Great move. 5 na lang ang lamang ng San Beda. Spin move, mid-range jumper. Mistimed this jump is Richie. Cortez moving at 100 miles per hour. Mason's dangerous from there. Short, but Phillips once again getting all those rebounds. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. And Motor Mike just living up to that name. Let's take a look here one more time. Brought to you by Sundry Food Hall. No good on the first. Second one again on Mike before he got fouled. And that could just be the key to will them back here. Mike at the post. Double team, triple team even. Goliena finds Makalala. Dead shot. Money from downtown is JC. Puno. Fadeaway jumper. Good for Jomel Puno. Puno now with 9 points to lead all teams here in this game. And if Mike is left unchecked, that'll be hard for San Beda. I see here a lot of people watching. Sa SRO na sila ngayon. You got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this.
Seventeen seconds on the shot clock.
Welcome back to the middle of this second quarter. With Beda up by 4 against the Green Archers. Mike, double teamed. No problem. This is a footwork from Mike Phillips. I was also told just now that there would be a international tournament that's going to be hosted by Asiabasket in July. So the top 3 teams of Group A and Group B after this tournament would automatically qualify for that one. So that's going to be worth a watch for sure, how our college teams would compare or face against international teams. Pero sa July pa yon. It's going to be 3 months from now, but you know how time is right now. It's just time just moves incredibly fast. So hopefully your teams that you're supporting is in the top 3 in both groups A and B, in hopes that you could see them, how they fare against international competition. Turnover there from Salle. Puno. And against Jacob Cortez, those guys are 2 close friends. But there's no friendship when it comes to inside the basketball court. Mike trying to see where he could give the ball to. Goliena. To Makalalag. 1 second to shoot. Mason. Good if it goes. And yes, it would. LaSalle now just down by 1. Again, we thank you all for watching on Facebook, on YouTube Live, for supporting Asiabasket. Thank you so much again. Especially for those making reels, making highlights of our players, sharing the link on your own personal pages. May also on behalf of Hoop Junkie, he appreciates it. And Jai Reyes. Alright, both teams right now are advised to go to their benches for now. Trying to see what they want to review here. After a first quarter by Beda wherein they were up 24-13, LaSalle has outscored them in the second quarter 18-8. Hence, the game is only now separated by just a point. Let's see what changes Coach Yuri will do when it comes to telling his boys what they need to execute and make sure that they hold on to this lead. One point separating Beda from LaSalle. Estacio to Kalimag. It's a steal by Cortez. LaSalle on the break. Jacob. But Mike Phillips lets go, or rather. And a dunk by Puno. Emphatic slam by Jomel Puno there. We got a stoppage here. Mike unable to corral that basketball that led to a dunk by Jomel Puno on the other end. Let's take a look there one more time. I'm sure they're going to show us a replay. Take off for Jomel Puno, the Sundry foothold. Good thing nothing happened there when he landed. It's all good. And Mike makes his first free throw. It's a foul here by San Beda, who are currently in penalty. They have 5 fouls already, compared to LaSalle's 1 only. One more time for Mike. No good after that bounce. Puno there trying to take it on. Well, trying to do it himself, but it's going back to the white shirts. "14 seconds on the clock here for San Beda. Sahonia had to give it up. Puno against Abadam. Miller. Money! And bullseye for Janty Miller here. Steady contribution. And Albuena called for a foul. He got, well, the offensive player was able to get him in the air. Miller now with 8 points after that shot from downtown. Abadam will be shooting those 2 free throws after a hard foul from Zain Halbuena. And it's nice to see Abadam back after breaking his ankle during the UAP, the recently concluded UAP season. Hopefully all things turn out to be great for Abadam in the remaining months heading to the UAP, since a lot of LaSalle fans, UAP fans want to see him play again on the court. Full court press here by LaSalle. No good there. Miller within range. It's a bit too strong. Secured by Abadam. Cortez now. Let's see if he can make something here. Hounded by Brian Sahonia. Gives it to Mike. 3 guys looking at Mike. Flings the pass to an EJ Goliena. No good, but Phillips there. Loses the handle. Here comes Penny. Sahonia asking for a screen. But Phillips was right there. Switched on to him. 5 seconds for Brian. From downtown, too strong. Estacio this time from the right corner. Hits the back rim. Cortez attracts the defense. Finds Makalalag. And that 3 will count and ties this game. And also a foul there. This 3-pointer is brought to you by Hoop Junkie JC Makalalag, who now has 10 points after making it from there. Now LaSalle on a run this second quarter after starting slow, how they usually do here in the Asiabasket. Have come out roaring. 25-13 now. That's how much they have outscored San Beda. It's the first taste of the lead here after the first free throw from Mike. 1 for 2 for Phillips. And we got a foul here by Baclan, but that is only their second team foul. This is dangerous though for Kian. He has to be subbed out. He already has 3 fouls here in the first half. He couldn't get it going. He has not scored anything yet. but he has 3 assists. Although that 3 assists also adding to his foul totals at least. Miller to Estacio. Estacio denied entry there. Miller gives it back to his point guard. Penny against Pablo. Corner shot. Sahonia. That was really tough. Well guarded there by the Green Archers. Pablo. The feed to Mike. Take off for Mike Phillips. Two-handed slam. And with that, Beda takes a timeout. Let's take a look here one more time. Brought to you by Hoop Junkie Pablo. Finding Mike. Too easy for Phillips. We'll be back after this timeout. A minute and 4 seconds remaining here in the second quarter with LaSalle roaring back here in the second quarter to get the lead. Someone pointed out online that Jacob's wearing red sneakers, which is a great observation. Miller from downtown has been settling on three-point shots here. 2 guys on Mike. It's the minimum players needed to stop him from getting to the cup too easy. Phillips against Estacio, flings the pass to the other end. 4 seconds to shoot Abadam, mid-range jumper, but Mike there was held down. And Beda having a hard time controlling the big man inside the paint. See here, Estacio doing his best to hold down Phillips. You see Hawkins as well. It really takes a team effort to bring down 25. Just waiting for Phillips here. First shot is good for Phillips. Again, the crowd, we thank you for being present here inside the sports complex in Benilde. 2 for 2 for Phillips. Beda has been stuck at 37. Let's see if things change here. 9 seconds. Reyes tries to find Etule. Hawkins, 3, corner shot, too strong. And at the end of the second quarter, we have La Salle coming back down from an 11-point deficit to outscoring San Beda 30-13. Final score at the end of the first half, 42-37 in favor of the white shirts. We'll be back for more. But before that, let's take a look at some of the highlights in the second quarter. You gotta give credit to Andre Dungo, to the other snipers of the Green Archers. That was technically the start of this run here. They're a sophomore with 6 straight points. EJ Goliena, something that he's used to doing both in practice and in games. And of course, Motor Mike Phillips, especially under the paint. Two-handed slam here. And we'll make sure to provide more exciting action in the second half for you guys.
And since this game is getting pretty heated, let's have a little bit of a refresher here at the half. Here with me is Sir Miko Abelio, the Senior Marketing Manager for Wilson Philippines, one of our major sponsors here in the Asiabasket. Sir Miko, good afternoon, and thank you so much, Paul, for joining me. Like I said earlier, Sir Miko, what does it feel like seeing one of your products? I mean, Wilson has been the first and only choice, not only around the Philippines, but also here in the Asiabasket. What does it feel like seeing your products become a part of this high-level competition?
Actually, Anta Sports Group has been a partner of Asiabasket for a few seasons now. And we want to take this opportunity to congratulate Asiabasket for the growth in leaps and bounds. So with all the premier schools joining this year, we want to up the quality also of the product that we're giving you guys. So yeah, we're using the Evo Next this season. It's actually the official game ball of the NCAA tournament in the US. So yeah, so I think the boys love it. It helps the quality of the game, so we're happy.
Sir Miko, I agree with you. They love it indeed because they've been tossing it around in this crazy place. But a while ago, I've observed you've been watching and subscribing to this game since you are a basketball player yourself and you're a fan of Philippine basketball. What can you say about the game at hand so far?
We love the quality of the games. I was also at Moro last week for the Ateneo LaSalle game. That was an exciting one, and looks like the game now is going to be another down to the wire one. So yeah.
Thank you, Sir Miko. This is your chance to have a few greetings to the people who are supporting you.
Yeah, just hi to everybody supporting Asiabasket. Hi to Jai. Congratulations again, and yeah, we're excited to watch more exciting games.
Thank you, Sir Miko. On behalf of the Asiabasket management, thank you for gracing us with your presence today. And Asiabasket fans, we will be back with another basketball action back in the second half after this break.
Let's take a look here at some of the halftime stats between San Beda and LaSalle. With LaSalle shooting 48% from the field, while San Beda's at 42%. The three-point shooting has been incredibly efficient. 5 for 12, 41.7% to just the 22% of the Red Lions. For the free throw, I think that should be, if it's 100%, 12 for 12. But for LaSalle, it's 9 for 15, which is around their averages. San Beda's turnovers at 16. The assists at 9 to the 13 of LaSalle, and the rebounding department. LaSalle there out-rebounding San Beda by 9, 24 to 15. And I think that's to be expected when it comes to the rebounding. They were able to fix their rebounding in the second quarter and getting back this lead. But we got a whole new half prepared for you guys. Once again, the NU Bulldogs and Mapúa Cardinals played a while ago at 11 a.m. And then yung laro ngayon is between the San Beda Red Lions up against the DLSU Green Archers. While the last game will be between the College of St. Benilde Blazers in their home floor, as you can see. And now we resume for the third quarter. Jacob finds Abadam. No good there. Great stand by the Red Lions. Drive by Sahonia, just too strong. Ooh, Rubico there. Losing control of the basketball, hitting his foot, and it eventually leads to a Brian Sahonia fast break 2. Sahonia here there called for delay of game. But they have cut down this lead. Mike there double teamed, but was able to give it away. Cortez switched. Oh, I think Rubico there was not ready for that pass from Jacob Cortez. Unforced errors from the Green Archers here. Alian, or rather Estacio, finding Sahonia. Puno, switch on to Phillips, using his foot speed. The pass to Estacio, no good there. Green shirts here. Now their time to score on the other end. Mike against Celso. Double teamed. Abadam, 4 seconds on the clock. Bullseye for EJ Abadam, or rather Earl Abadam. Getting my EJ Goliana and Earl Abadam mixed here. Puno to Sahonia. Bry. Drive and 1 for Brian Sahonia. Sahonia now with 9 points. Let's take a look here one more time. Brought to you by the Sundry Food Hall. Brian Sahonia finishing through contact. They need more from Brian Sahonia. At the bonus. Good for Sahonia. It's a 1-possession game separating San Beda from La Salle. It's a foul there called on Sahonia. Bry here. Let me check how many fouls Sahonia has.
For the San Beda Red Lions. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Sahonia right now with his first foul, so he's still good here. Phillips. Drive by Mike. Lefty finish. Way off though. Almost a steal by San Beda, by the Green Archers. Andrada gives it to Sahonia. No good there. Secured by Rubico. Let's give this now to Flo de Agua for a report.
Before they trailed, Jomel Puno has been making such an impact for the Red Lions, and no wonder. As he told me earlier, he is channeling San Beda's brand of basketball, which is the OG NCAA champions. Jomel's first step is to give triple the aggressiveness in getting the boards, as he believes it is rebounding that gave them that NCAA Season 99 championship and would most likely give them this win against DLSU. Your thoughts, Nico?
Well, thanks for that, Flo, and I definitely agree there. And they'll need more from him if they will be able to take down a UAP juggernaut in the Delsar Green Archers. Great tap from Celso. Mid-range jumper from Puno. No! Possession ends there, courtesy of Mike Phillips. Cortez to the lane. San Beda here knows a thing or two on how to stop their former star in Jacob Cortez. Luis Pablo checking in for the Green Archers. While JC Bonzalida checking in as well for the white shirts.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Six minutes and 44 remaining here in the third. La Salle just keeping San Beda at bay. Reyes to Puno. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy Reyes. Corner shot. Too strong from Andrada. And Yukien has been a bit quiet here in this game. Andrada has not scored anything yet in 13 minutes of action. So far, Beda has been able to survive without his production so far, but they need him to show up if they want this victory. You see Janty Miller as well back for the Red Lions, who has played 11 minutes of a possible 20 in the first half. But here we get an 8-second violation called on the white shirts. It goes back to LaSalle. Tie contest here in the third quarter, with Beda only scoring 5 points and LaSalle only scoring 3 after 4 minutes of action. The defense has tightened up in the second half. Cortez, it's usually money for Jacob, but short on that one.
Pushing foul on number 8, JC Bonzalida, his first foul.
That's a foul on Bonzalida. Again, Beda cannot give up those kind of fouls if they want to get into some momentum, just like what we saw from them in the first quarter. Goliena, foul from behind from Miller. Always the energy guy, the glue guy. Is EJ Goliena. First shot is good for EJ. Goliena here with 3 points, 7 minutes of action. Make that 4 now. 2 for 2 for EJ. Makes it a 5-point advantage for the Green Archers. That pass, I believe, was kicked by Andre Dungo. Also, what a great find for Beda in getting and scouting Jimmy Reyes. Credit as well to the staff in locating talent. No good there. 6 seconds to shoot. Bonzalida stuffed by Phillips. Here comes Cortez, creating space. And Beda here is called for goaltending. And that's a tough finish against Miller and Puno. But play goes on here. Nigel Gonzalez also in for the Red Lions. Bonzalida. See here, Mike now outside the paint. Is this what they want? Puno. Again, using his foot speed against Mike. It's going to be 2 free throws. Or rather, it's going to be 2 points for Beda. Take a look here. One more time. Puno has been hunting for this matchup. Outpacing Phillips there on his way to the hoop. Puno was quiet in their previous game, but now he has 15 points. Easily one of his best in the Asiabasket. Cortez, true contact against Nigel Gonzalez. Steal there, or rather, risky move from Cortez. Puno open from downtown. That's money for Jomel Puno. But Goliena racing to the other end. The fast break opportunities just showing up for De La Salle. Gonzalez against Amos. They go to the corner, a drive there. Zed Tule is heading to the line for 2 free throws. Only the first foul for Mason Amos. Who's been a bit quiet here. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But only playing in 12 minutes of action so far for Mason. Good on that first shot. One for 2 at the trip for Zed Tule. Dungo attacking Puno. But couldn't get past that defense. Cortez to Mason against Nigel Gonzalez. They give it to Dungo. He's already hit 2 3-pointers. But it's a rebound here by Miller. Nigel asking for a screen. Gives it to JC Bonzalida from downtown and he connects. Bullseye for Bonzalida. Just like that, dalawa na lang ulit ang lamang ng Lasal. Gotta appreciate the effort. There, that's why it's going back to the white shirts. Again, we are live here inside the Salle-College of St. Benilde Sports and Dorm Complex. Feel free to come by if you're near the area, as this is a great game that we're witnessing right now between LaSalle and San Beda. My name is Isidro, joined by Flo Del Agua, bringing you the second game of a triple header of the Asiabasket 2025 College Campus Tour. It's an air ball there. Goes back to LaSalle with roughly 3 minutes remaining in the third. And what would be another exciting finish here in the Asiabasket 2025. Baclaan has checked in. Has been riddled by foul trouble. But Pablo! That's what LaSalle wants from Luis. Well, let's take a look here one more time. This move from Pablo, the former UP Fighting Maroon. Oh, he stuck his tongue out. That's why the referee is here calling a technical foul. Oh, there you go. That's really quick. And good job by our referees to see that one in real time. I didn't even see it. But that replay showed why Jomel Puno knocking down that technical free throw. And that's something that Luis Pablo has to learn. Controlling your emotions, staying in the game. Since that's a great talent that LaSalle has. It's just a matter of teaching them the right way to play De La Salle basketball. Once again, we are down to a 1-possession ball game. Back to Nigel. Nigel with a drive. Janty. Wing shot is good. Zed Etule ties this game. For San Beda against LaSalle. Let's see how LaSalle will punch back. Baclaan. They don't call him the Wonder Boy for nothing. Mid-range jumper. Finally making his presence felt in this game after being riddled by foul trouble. Gonzalez to Zed. Back to Nigel. Gives it back to Etule, who has hit an earlier shot from that same spot, but Dungo feeding. Baclaan, although he smoked that layup, but Boris Marasigan was there to clean it up. Good thing Boris Marasigan was there. Janty goes middle. Mid-range jumper for Miller. That's good. Again, we have another stoppage here on the floor. Again, I would like to thank everybody watching us on YouTube and on Facebook. I think YouTube, we have a lot of you guys watching. I think Facebook has already caught up as well when it comes to the live viewers. On behalf of Hoop Junkie, Jai Reyes, this tournament will not be having the same fanfare as it has if it weren't for you guys watching. Baklaan passes it to a white shirt. Etule cleared for takeoff. Zed Etule. And Zed there having an awesome time on the court. But here, the continuation and the bonus for Mason Amos. Sundry Food Hall bringing you this move from Mason. Not only is he deadly from the outside, he can also take it to the hole. A lot of expectations from the De La Salle community when it comes to what they want from Mason Amos, especially heading to season 88. Sans Kevin Kiambao, who has now moved on to the KBL, but he will have some help with Mike Phillips, Kian Baklaan, Jacob Cortez. Miller from downtown, bit too strong, secured by San Beda from the left wing. Overcooks that one. Miller there. Tried to give the White Shirts another possession, but it's now going back to La Salle. We got 19.9 seconds remaining. Sahonia to inbound, or rather, Kian Baklaan to bring down this ball. 10 seconds. And the shot clock is off. Baklaan challenging Reyes. Reyes winning that duel. 3 seconds. One more. And I think they will be headed to the line since that was a foul before the game clock ended. Reyes, look at that defensive stand from Chimmy against one of the premier guards in the UAP and Kian Baklaan. Zed Etule also having a memorable third quarter as well. Our referees here checking the time remaining, just to make sure everything is correct. It's a packed house here inside the De La Salle College of St. Benilde Sports and Dorm Complex. A lot of the seats are filled, but I think there is a SRO in the second floor of this one. Zed Etule at the line. And Etule has 8 points, 2 steals, 2 rebounds. Missing that first one. He still has one more. And our official game clock here, we have a second remaining here in the third quarter before the quarter officially ends. Making the second free throw is Etule. Half-court heave is no good. And at the end of the third quarter, La Salle is up, but only by 2 against the San Beda Red Lions. We'll have One more quarter to decide how things will play out. We'll see you guys after this.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter action here between La Salle and San Beda. The official score right now is 62-60. Should correct in a bit. Baklaan mid-range jumper. Secured by Jom. Sahonia trying to take on Kian. Instead gets Mason. 10 seconds to shoot. Sahonia. Puno there. From the baseline. It's a hard foul by Pablo. Just to the basketball play and Luis. But is it going to be enough? First free throw is good. Puno there. One more time. Jomel. But Mike Phillips there ends the possession. Cross-court pass. Phillips now with 15 and 12 in this game. Mike gives it to Mason. The shot from three too strong. Jimmy at the post. That's good for Yuki and Andrada. And Andrada, I think only those are his first 2 points in this game. And Mike has called, or rather, it's a San Beda player called for a foul.
Foul on number 33, Joey Salvo, his third personal foul. Warning on number 33, Joey Salvo for reset play call.
So warning here. Call on the side of San Beda for resentment to a call. Mike to KB. Or rather, Marasigan Voris taking on Puno this time. Spin move by Voris. But Phillips there with the putback. Just nasty stuff from Mike Phillips now with 17 and 13. Let's get this now to Flo for a report.
Head coach Yuri Escueta had a very interesting approach for the Red Lions as they have to double time here in the end game. During their huddle, after reviewing their plays, Coach Yuri simply asked their main point guard, Jimmy Reyes, where do you want us to be? Giving him and their guards the ultimate trust on facilitating their system in hopes to close this one in their favor. What say you, Nico?
Thanks for that, Flo. And you know that a coach has a big trust on his guards when he tells them to decide where they want to be or where they want this game to go. This just speaks about the talent that they have right now in the guard spot. Talking about San Beda. Reyes back to Bry. Jimmy against Mike. Sahonia. 3 green shirts there, forcing the issue. I think it's Joe Celso. Cortez losing the basketball. Here comes Jimmy, finding Miller. Miller, mid-range jumper. Short against Amos. Baclaan, finding his running mate in Jacob. Cortez switch on to Yukin. Andrada trying to contest that shot, but Mike Phillips, too easy. Just the ball landing in his hands. It's back to a 3-point game for the Green Archers. Sahonia with Marasigan closely marked on him, but an error on San Beda. 3 versus 2. Cortez. And that's going back to the Red Lions. We got some substitutions here. But before that, we have a timeout on the floor. Please stay tuned, everybody. Six minutes and 56 seconds remaining here with San Beda down by 3 against De La Salle. Reyes going to Miller. Mash on to Abadam. Step back 3 from Janty. That's money. The The biggest problem right now for LaSalle is that guy. Cortez gives it back to EJ. Dumps it inside. But San Beda had to take that foul. Tough ask to cover Mike Phillips. Even FSAs have a hard time guarding Phillips. Goliena. Hawkins switch on to Phillips. Baklaan gives it back to EJ. 5 seconds to shoot. They give it to KB. Cortez realizing the clock. Late. Abadam. It's going to be 2 free throws for Earl Abadam. Sundry Food Hall showing us this drive a while ago from Abadam, as he earns these 2 free throws. What a tough break for San Beda. You want to prevent those second chance opportunities for LaSalle in order to avoid situations like this. Gonzalez gives it to Puno. Back to Nigel. 12 seconds in the shot clock. The drive, the pass to the corner. Puno. 3 seconds. Sahonia from downtown, way off to the left. And Mike Phillips gives it to Goliena. Trying to race everybody down the court, but San Beda defense already set up. Cortez swing the ball around. Abadam. It's a foul here on the Red Lions. The shot by Earl, brought to you by Hoop Junkie. And you can see here, I think it was being grabbed by Hawkins. He tried to box out Mike Phillips. And the referees here need to review about the recently concluded play, just to make sure everything's covered. Once again, we like to thank our sponsors: Under Armour, Crep, Sam, Smart Sports, Gatorade, Wilson, the Sundry Food Hall, Hoop Junkie. Alright, so the foul is on Hawkins.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Five minutes and 15 remaining here in the fourth and final frame. This is what we expected from a LaSalle-San Beda game. Jacob Cortez facing his former team, Penny Estacio, going up against LaSalle, a place he used to call home. Oh, great find to goal. Well, not Goliena, but Phillips. And Hawkins there secures the basketball, and there's going to be a foul on the Green Archers. Only their third team foul in this game, or rather in the quarter. Checking in for San Beda is Yuki and Andrada. Nigel all the way to the cup. Nag-Pinoy step up but was well guarded by LaSalle. Miller hounded, evading the defense of Goliena, but overcooks a lefty layup. Jacob. It goes back to him. Back to JC. Downtown. Making it rain there is Makalalag. Four-point cushion now for LaSalle. Miller challenging Phillips. Gives it to Puno. The drive by Jumel. No good there, and that's secured by Makalalag. Cortez. See some daylight. No good there. Beda with a good stop on the other end. Let's see if they can convert. Corner. Andrada. Finally, nagparamdam na dito si Yukien from 3. Incredible action here inside the CSB Sports and Dorm Complex. Cortez gets switched on to Etule. Cortez, the blender. The shot though, way off. Janty here. Goes left, hard drive, and gives the Red Lions a late lead here in the fourth. Again, that's the problem, the thorn for De La Salle. Abadam finds Phillips, almost losing the basketball. And that's a foul on the floor called on the Red Lions. Not sure if this is going... Yes, it's going to be free throws. Penalty na rin kasi. Ang San Beda up by 1. Sundry Foodhall giving us this replay a while ago on how Mike got fouled. For Phillips, let's take a look at how many free throws he has shot here already in this game. Ties this game is Mike. He's now 6 for 10 at the line. Good for 60%. His stats, 20 points and 18 rebounds. Make that 21 and 18. Full crowd here, packed house inside CSB. Etule. To Janty, to Andrada. Sahonia doesn't take that 3. They give it to the problem. Gives it, Andrada, 3! No good! And that's a foul called on Mike Phillips. For Mike, that is only his second foul, so he's definitely safe from foul troubles here. Still got a lot of basketball played though, 2 minutes and 11. But what can you expect from Mike Phillips, right? 21 points, 18 rebounds, 3 steals.
Jason Amos for Earl Abadam. 14 seconds on the shot clock. On the shot clock.
And Puno there puts the ball in the hoop and gives Beda the lead once again. Timeout on the floor. Chance of defense here. This is the last 2 minutes. In this fourth quarter, rather, Goliena down the lane. Gives the Salle the lead once again. Is EJ Goliena. A minute and 46 here with 17 on the clock. Since that's a foul on Goliena, that's gonna be 2 free throws for San Beda. Both teams in penalty, guys. So all fouls from here on out will mean free throws. Missing that first free throw is Brian Sahonia. Pressure-packed free throws here for Bry. Makes the second. It's a tie game now between LaSalle and San Beda. Chance of defense here from the side of the Red Lions. Cortez gives it to Mike. Hounded by Etule. Mike spin move. And San Beda had to take that foul. Gonna make it hard for Phillips whenever he goes down the lane. Take a look here one more time. Brought to you by the Sundry Food Hall. You try and make Mike earn his free throws, or rather earn his points from the free throw line. Mike Phillips obviously has done a lot for LaSalle, and that includes making that free throw, giving them a 1-point lead once again. Can he make the second? Phillips now with 22 points, 18 rebounds still, 3 steals, and a block. 2 for 2 at the line for Motor Mike. Tight defense here by Cortez on Nigel Gonzalez. And Gonzalez able to bring down that ball past the midway mark. Janty with Phillips marking him. A pass to Puno. Swipe down by Phillips and San Beda. Puno there has the basketball, and the referee says here it's going to be a jump ball with the ball possession arrow. Just trying to clarify here where the possession arrow is pointing towards. It's pointing towards San Beda. Because in our marker here, the arrow is pointing towards the side for the white shirts. Crucial times here. Well, our referees here checking with the technical table on where the ball should end up. And the remaining time as well. Let's take a look here. Brought to you by Hoop Junkie. And Puno there, able to secure that basketball. Hence why we had to review if there is a complete ball control from Jomel. (76-74). That's a 2-point lead right now for De La Salle. Our technical team here just reviewing how many seconds are remaining on the clock, especially the shot clock. Since this game can go anywhere Again, our crowd here inside the Benilde Sports Complex showing their support for their favorite teams. Either could be for San Beda, for La Salle, or for the next game, wherein Benilde will be hosting their opponents inside where they practice. Our teams here just...
Official time remaining is 56.8 seconds. Jump ball situation, ball possession.
So the official time right now is 56.8 seconds with 6 seconds in the shot clock. Well, let's see. I think it's 2 seconds on the shot clock. All right, so there's 2 seconds on the shot clock. 56.8 seconds. In the fourth quarter, San Beda ball. Malamig pa rin dito kahit marami ng tao sa loob ng gym na to. And once again, we thank you guys for watching and supporting the Asiabasket 2025 College Basketball Tour. 2 seconds to shoot. Miller to inbound. You can see LPU getting ready on the other end of the court. Shot there. Andrada is good. A Hail Mary shot for Yukian Andrada. He has shown up when it matters most here in the fourth quarter. And that gives San Beda a 1-point lead with 40 seconds remaining in this game. Jacob slipping. And it's going back to La Salle. Yukian Andrada just showing up when it matters most. He has been quiet for 90% of this game. Let's take a look here, brought to you by Sundry Food Hall. With no more time remaining, at least in the shot clock. Had to ask for a prayer. And the Lord says, Amen. We got 32.4 seconds remaining here. But there's still a lot of time. We know that La Salle has a lot of closers in their hands. Will they be relying on Jacob Cortez? Will they be relying on Kian Baclan? Maybe a Mason Amos 3? Mike Phillips put back. A lot of weapons that they could utilize. Still a lot of time. So, para sa mga San Beda faithful, kapit lang. While for La Salle, you hope that any of those names could help you out and give you guys the lead. Man, just San Beda, basa nila yung mga moves ni Jacob Cortez. For good reason. Diba? That's a former player of theirs. Slipped in an earlier possession. It's tight defense. Great scouting by San Beda. But again, La Salle has a lot of time remaining. About to resume action here now.
The clock is at 4 seconds.
4 seconds to shoot for La Salle. Once again, for everybody at home, 4 seconds on the shot clock for the Green Archers. Makalalag to inbound. Janty on him. Baclaan. You know where it's going. Kian. No look pass. Makalalag there. And that's gonna be... Let's see if it's a foul first or shot clock. Ano bang nauna? Foul or the shot clock? That's what our referees have to check and clarify.
Foul on number 12, Nigel Gonzalez. That's his third personal foul.
All right, so they will review it here right now. They will review it. Our referee's heading now to the technical table. Costly turnover by Kian. But you gotta give credit to the San Beda defense. Can they hold on and bring down Goliath here with 26.7 seconds remaining? Tense moments here inside the Benilde gym. And the San Beda crowd right now just holding on and praying that this score sticks. Take a look here one more time. Mike was too deep when Kian passed that ball. And then, yun yung argument ng Lasal, or rather ng San Beda na shot clock na bago natawagan ng foul nung tumira si JC Makalalag. Really interesting how things would play out. Makalalag is really close. You could see that you really have to slow it down to know if there was still time when he hoisted up that shot. So you see here one, the bump. You guys be the judge there. It's really close. I can't say. This is going to be 2 free throws for JC Makalalag. Makalalag with 13 points, a rebound and assist. Has been perfect from the field, perfect from 3. Can he go spotless at the line? Calm, cool as ice is JC Makalalag. Ties this game at 77. One more for JC. 2 for 2. JC Makalalag. Both teams now head to the bench. We got a timeout on the floor. Let's see how San Beda will punch back with 26.7 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. All right, we'll be resuming action in a bit. 26.7 seconds, 14 on the shot clock. Jimmy Reyes to inbound. The Red Lions down by 1. Let's see what Coach Yuri has drawn up for his boys. Reyes finding Miller. He's wide open for 3. No good there, and they have to foul. Trying to trap first. Abadam to Phillips, and now they foul Goliena with 8.87 seconds left, or 8.8 seconds left. Miller there. Had an open look with a late close-up from LaSalle. Just not hitting. Now, it will now be up to EJ Goliena if he could extend this lead to 3. First shot is good for Goliena. 79-77. One more for EJ. Misses the second. But Goliena loses the ball. Oh, but here I think Beda has to review. Or rather, the referees will review. We'll check it here on our table again. There is the technical team will review. Because, wow, Goliena getting his own miss. From that angle, it looks like it's going back to Beda with 5.9 seconds. It's like a pass from Goliena, behind the back pass to you guys watching at home. So here, they're just deciding now how much time will be remaining. So babalik nga sa Beda yung bola. Ang tanong, gaano ka dami pang oras ang natitira. They have decided on 5.9 seconds. So there will be 5.9 seconds on the clock. Beda ball. That is enough time. Way enough time to draw up a play and make something happen. And Beda makes use of another timeout to make sure they perfect what they want to do. So one more time, no, paano bumalik sa Beda yung bola. Score right now is 79-77. 2-point lead by LaSalle. Will Beda go for the tie, or will they go for the kill? If they're going for the kill shot, who would it be? Will it be Miller? Will it be Andrada? Can it go to Brian Sahonia? So many questions here, at least for those watching. Official score right now, everybody, 79-77 in favor of LaSalle. So that should reflect in a bit on your screens, no? But official score, LaSalle is 79-77 for Beda. 5.9 seconds remaining, that's correct. But obviously, wala nang shot clock. Will the ball go to Jomel Puno? That's also a question. All right, so the time now is fixed. 5.9. Hold on to your horses. Here we go. San Beda only down by 2. Are they going for the OT, or 3? Etule to inbound. You have to pass the ball now. It's been too long. 5-second violation. That's a unforced error on Etule, who froze in the moment. And LaSalle now has to take a timeout and try to draw something up here. Now LaSalle, who do they field? And Etule there, couldn't pass the ball to anyone. That was great defense by LaSalle. Abadam was sticking on to Miller. But still out of time. If they get a quick foul here, that could mean free throws for LaSalle. Let's see what they do. Do they make the 2 free throws? Well, they not. We'll be back after this. Only 5.9 seconds remaining between San Beda and LaSalle.
.9 seconds, game time remaining.
Okay, we got 5.9 seconds remaining. LaSalle to inbound. Gives it to Mike, and this is who they want to foul. Crucial pack free throws for Mike Phillips here. Penalty here. But Phillips at the line. I remember he made his last 2 free throws a while ago. Got some substitutions here. Pablo, Abadam, Goliena, Phillips. Comprising your LaSalle 5 along with Makalalag. Short on that first shot from Mike. One more free throw to go. Second free throw, no good, but Pablo gets the offensive rebound. One more here on, well rather, LaSalle now sending Luis Pablo at the line with 3.3 seconds. Now, Luis Pablo has a chance to close the door on San Beda if he makes these 2 free throws. No good on that first one as well. Question is, if this second free throw misses, can San Beda get the rebound? Tense times here inside the Benilde Sports Complex. Our referees here reviewing the time just to be sure. But wow, what a ball game it has been in this fourth quarter. Teams right now are tied, scoring 17 apiece in the fourth quarter. Now Pablo has one more free throw. A chance to make it a 3-point game. Official time, 3.3 seconds. Pablo at the line. Can he make it? No good, but Phillips with the rebound. No! And LaSalle escapes because Mike Phillips was able to prevent them from getting that extra rebound. LaSalle escapes. San Beda inside the De La Salle Sports Complex of St. Benilde. What a finish! That's how you box out your opponents. Take notes from Mike Phillips and also Luis Pablo a while ago. Again, another close game for LaSalle against the Green Archers. It's just the size of LaSalle preventing San Beda from getting another shot off. We'll be back since I think Flo will be interviewing the best player of this game. We'll join you guys in a bit. Your final score right now, 79-77. Let's now turn this over to Flo Del Agua as she'll be interviewing the best player of this game, Mike Phillips.
And Mike Phillips of the De La Salle Green Archers is once again our hoop junkie and Sundry Food Hall best player of the game with yet another double-double performance of 23 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Mike, I feel like we've already built a friendship here in this interview. I first have to ask, it became incredibly close during the last minute. How did DLSU pull through with that win?
Yeah, you got to give props to San Beda. They're a really good team. They really shared the ball well. I mean, you can tell they're a close group of guys. Just a grind-out win. we're going to really need that, when we come to the season. So this is really good for us, a good test for us.
Mike, I'm sure you've seen the fans celebrating over these numbers of yours in the past games. I have to ask, where is this consistency from you coming from?
It's from God. I don't want to take any credit. Nothing I'm doing is from me. First of all, it's from God. He gave me the ability, He gave me the health to be able to play here and play this game I love. And really, just my teammates, they make it so easy for me. And I try to make their jobs as easy as well. So I just try to go out there and hustle and do what else I can.
I have to admire that humility, Mike. Now this is your chance to greet and say thank you to the supporters of your team.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out here and our green side. It was nice to see you guys here on the green field. Hope to see you guys in the next one. God bless you guys.
Salamat, Mike. How about a short message in Tagalog for the supporters of De La Salle University?
Gusto ko po mag-shoutout sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa La Salle. God bless po. Makikita natin sa susunod. Okay ba yan?
Yeah, you did great. And now this is your chance to put a signature in front of the camera once again. And that is Mike Phillips, with 23 points and 19 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 steals to escape against the San Beda Red Lions. Salamat, Mike. Back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. And once again, the De La Salle Green Archers escaping the San Beda Red Lions 79-77 in a climatic ending with Mike Phillips bossing out all those white shirts to disable them from scoring, getting that extra shot on the other end. And this is what you expect from two great teams battling it out. Now, La Salle here has escaped 2 close games, including this one against San Beda. You will be seeing more of them, as well as the Red Lions, so make sure to stay on and follow us on Asiabasket, both on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube, to find updates. We'll see you guys next time. This is Nico Rocha along with Flo. Good afternoon.